Alright, so hey guys, what's up? This is Mismag822 here. Today I have a tutorial video for you on how to make your very own YouTube card box image, just like this one, for your YouTube channel picture. Now I've had a lot of questions and comments asking me, how do you do that? How do you make that? Can you make one for me? And all questions revolving around that image. Now, after a while of thinking about it, I finally decided to do a tutorial on how to make this. Now, that will give you the ability to design it and make it however you want, so that I don't have to get all your information from you and stuff like that. So it's not that much of a hassle. You can design it however you want. It's completely up to you how you make it. Okay, now there's a few programs you are going to have in order to make this image. What you're going to need is Paint, which almost everybody has this already installed on their computer. And you're also going to have Microsoft Office 2007. Now Microsoft Office 2003 works perfectly fine. I've made a few images on there and it works completely fine. But I would not recommend using Microsoft Office 2010 because it's a little complicated for an average person like you or even me. If you're more into using Microsoft Office 2010 and you can use it to make these images, then go ahead and use it if you work with it on a daily basis or something like that. Okay. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to open up Google, and you're going to go to Google Images, and then in this search bar you're going to type in bicycle deck card box. Then click enter. There's going to be a bunch of different options that pop up. There's a red writer back box, or blue, sorry, not red, blue. There's a red one here in a standard box, standard red box. There's the Alchemist playing cards. There's the vintage design, blue standard, bicycle breast cancer awareness deck. There's a bunch of different options. So once you find one that you want, just say you pick the red one here. So what you're going to do is you're going to right click on it, right click on it, and you're going to go up to Save Image As, and then if you're wondering why I have this little bear picture here, is that I love the show when I was little, and also my niece and nephew love that show as well, so I had to have a picture of it here. So yeah. Okay, what you're going to do is you're just going to save it to wherever you want to keep your box images. So it's completely up to you. Just save it whatever you want. Red bicycle box. And then you're just going to save it right now. So to save it in here, just like this, then it's going to download just like this, and then you're basically done. You're going to come up into Paint, and you're going to come up here to Open, and then you're just going to find your box, which would be right here. Open it up, and then your image is right here. Okay, so now once you have this, it will be bigger if you want it to be. So yeah. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to come up here to the Color Picker tool, and you're going to click on that, and you're going to come down here and click on the red of the bicycle card box, or whatever color is the main color of the box. You're just going to click on whatever color it is. And then you're going to come up here to your brushes. You're going to click on the marker tool. Now the marker tool is like the biggest size, and they'll make this project a lot easier. Now what we're going to do is you're going to color out the white of the bicycle lettering. Just color it out so then you just have a big red space right here. Make sure you do it nice and neat. This is kind of a sloppy mess. Oops, that's not supposed to happen. Make sure it's nice and neat and you just color inside the lines just like this. I'm doing a sloppy mess just for demonstration purposes. I make nice boxes. So yeah, you're just going to color in so it's just in this red area. Don't do it in the white area. Just make sure it's just in this area right here. And then once you get in the finer details of around this little arc, you're going to come up here to your brushes, come to the airbrush, and then you're just going to go into fine details and stuff like that. Once you're done with that, you're going to come down here into the playing cards, and you're going to color in that as well, so that you both have two red areas, just like this. Now this is, like I said, this is a sloppy box, so don't think the image is going to come out like this. So yeah. So once you color in that, you should be done with the red areas, unless you want to do some touching up. Okay, then you're going to come up here back to your color picker tool. This time you're going to come down here and click on the white of the box. Then you're just going to use your airbrush tool and you're going to color out the blue rider back of the box, or whatever you have, if you have any lettering there or not. And then that is basically it. Then once you're done with that, you're just going to come up here and you're going to save as, and then save it however you want, for whatever reason you want to save it for. Save it as a JPEG or a PNG, whatever you want to use. It's basically up to you. So yeah, I'm not actually going to save it because I already have one made and it's nicer than this piece of crap right here. So yeah, I don't want to save that. And here is what a nicer one looks like. Now this one is very nice. This is what I use if I want to use a red one and make a red one for somebody. Okay. So this is what you should have when you're finally done. So yeah, that's basically what you're gonna want to have when you're done. Make sure it's nice and neat, just like this. So yeah. Okay, then once you're done with this, you're going to X out Paint once you save it. And here's also a common problem that people have in Paint, is you have this box image just like this, but you have this big white area. Oops, sorry. You have this big white area right here, and some people don't know how to get rid of it. So what you're going to do is you're going to come up here to your Select tool, and you're just going to drag around the card box image just like this, and then once you're done, you're going to crop it, and then all that white area goes away, and then you just have this, and then you can save it as you would normally. Okay, so then once you're done with that, once you save it and everything, and you're going to come into your Microsoft Word program, either 2007, 2003, 2010, whatever you have, whatever you think will work for you. Okay, you're going to come up here to the Insert. You're going to insert your picture, which would be your blank file, just like this right here. So your blank file, and you're going to come up here to Text Wrapping, which is text wrapping, and you're going to go to Tight, T-I-G-H-T, Tight. And that gives you the ability to move your image around the screen just like this. And you're going to want to put it and center it somewhere in the middle of the page. Okay? So now once you're done doing that, you're going to come back to the Insert tab. Insert. You're going to come over here to Word Art. You're just going to select the first one, which should open up this little window which lets you edit your text. So yeah. Now, I would recommend just typing in your YouTube username, and that's basically it. So yeah, I like using my YouTube username. It's basically what this thing is for. So just type in your YouTube username, just like this, MagicZack94. Your name is not MagicZack94, but just put in whatever your YouTube username is. Okay, then you can either leave it as the Arial black font, or you can come up here and select your own font, which there are tons and tons of fonts you can choose from. I've downloaded a few free fonts like this one right here, the Bonnet font, which gives little Santa Claus hats on top of your things. I have this awesome one right here, which is Broken Ghost, which is actually a pretty nice and neat font. There's tons and tons of fonts. There's also this one right here, this little Christmas lights, indoors, outdoors, stuff like that. I was messing around for that Christmas holiday thing. But the one I like the most to use for these card box images would have to be Jasmine UPC. Jasmine UPC. I'll put all the stuff I'm using in the video description so that you guys can just look at that and it'll help you throughout this video. So Jasmine UPC, it'll just change the font. You're going to click OK, and this little thing right here will pop up. So you're going to come over here to Text Wrapping, Tight, and that gives you the ability to move your little word around, and you're just going to put it right there on the red area. What you're going to do next is you're going to come up here to Shape Fill, and it should already be on white. The Shape Outline, you want no outline. You're going to come here to the... No, you're not going to do that yet. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is you're going to just stretch it out so it fits inside of the little brown gold barrier thing. It's going to stretch it so it fits pretty good inside of the card thing. Now you're going to want to come up here to Change Shape. You're going to come up here to Deflate Bottom. Deflate Bottom, and you're just going to click on that, and it'll give it this little arc shape. And you're just going to drag it down so that it just fits inside the box perfectly like this. Okay, so now you have this down right here. Next, you're going to come into Insert. You're going to go to Word Art one more time. And next, we're going to work on this little box right here. So I recommend putting in like YouTube or something like that. I would recommend just putting in YouTube because it's cooler like that. And then for this one, I would just put in Arial Narrow and just leave it at that. Okay, and then you should have this little thing. Come up here to Text Wrapping Tight. This will give you the ability to move it around. Just drag it into this little white, or not white area, this little red area right here. Come up here to Shape Fill, and you're going to want to come over here and click on this dark blue, just like this. Come up here to Shape Outline. You want no outline. And then you don't want to change its shape at all. So now you can just come up here and put it inside of the white box. And you're just going to put it in here and stretch it so it fills in the little box. And then there you go. So now it's fit inside the box. Now you're going to do the last part down here. Now there's a couple different things you can do. You can either have it so the font is Arial Narrow, just like the YouTube font, or just like the playing cards is on the normal box, or you can just have it like you did for your username font. It's really up to you. I like using the font that I had for my username, but it's basically up to you. So you're going to come into Insert, Word Art, come to the first one, and then click on this and just type in whatever you want. I usually put like please subscribe. You can put in card tricks, magic, whatever. I'm just going to put in please subscribe. Oops. Or, what the heck. Please subscribe with an exclamation point. Okay. So we're going to find the font you used before, which is, of course, the... Oops, yep, Jasmine UPC. Just like this. Then a little thing should pop up. Go text wrapping tight. That gives you the ability to move it around. And then just like this, stretch it to how you want it. Just like this. Into shape fill, white, shape outline, no outline. Then you're not going to change its shape. So there, once you're done, once you fit everything in the boxes you want it as, you should be good to go with, once you're done with putting all the words in. You should be done using Microsoft Word for right now. And what you're going to do now is you're going to come up to the Office button up at the top. You're going to save it, not save as, just save it. Okay? And then you're going to just type in just a little random little name, box 1. And you're going to want to save as type, save as type. You're going to want to save it as Word 97 through 2003. Or if you're just on like 2003, I believe it just says Word document or something like that, just click on that one. But for me, since I'm using 2007, and most people will, because that's the program that I recommend most for this, I'm just going to do a save as type Word 97 through 2003. You're going to save it. Okay. So now, you're going to want to click Control, and then click on the box. So now this little blue pattern will come up around it with a bunch of dots. And you're going to click on each separate word. Oops. Click on each separate word. Just like this. You're going to click on each separate word. And then little blue boxes will start appearing around it. Just like this. And you're going to right click. This little box should pop up. And it should have grouping. And you're going to group it. Okay, now this whole image is now one image. Before, it was just a box with words on it. Now it's completely one picture. Okay, so once you're done with this, you're going to copy it, Control C. And you're going to open up your paint tool. And you're going to paste it in here. Just like this. Now your box is almost done. Now you're going to have this little white excess area right over here. You're going to come into Select Tool. You're going to highlight around the box so you just have that little white image. Just like this, and you're going to crop it. So now that little white area is gone. So now you have your little card box image. Come up here to Save As. And then you can save it however you want and save it where you want so you can still find it. I'm just going to put it as MZ94 YouTube demo box. Okay, and then save it however you want. Save it as a JPEG or PNG, whatever you want to save it as. As you can see, I've made a bunch of boxes for people. So yeah. Okay, then you're just going to save it. And then you're basically done with your card box. You're basically all done with it. So it's pretty simple to make. Now I'm going to show you how to get it on your YouTube channel. So you're going to come here to your YouTube box. Or not YouTube, just your YouTube home page. Come up here to your little name. You're going to click on it. You click on Account. Okay, Account. And then, once you've clicked on the account, you're going to come over to your little image right here. You're just going to click on Change. Okay, and this little window should pop up right here. And it should say Upload an Image. Okay, or you can use Still Photo, but you just want to choose File. Click on the Choose File button. And this little window should pop up, and then you just search for where your picture is at. And you should have one already here. And here is ours right here. And you're going to click open. And then it'll take a little while to load. It'll only take like a few seconds. And then this little thing should come up, and it'll still be waiting. Okay, then your image is going to pop up. Okay, and here's our little image. Okay, and then once you're done, you're going to come over here and click Save Changes. If you don't click Save Changes, your image will not be there. Okay, and then once you're done with that, your picture should be there. Come to my channel. I'm going to have to mute this as soon as it comes on.
Hey guys.
So you cannot hear me talking. And there's my YouTube channel, and then there's our box. Okay. So that's basically it. That's how you make your YouTube card box and how you put it on your channel. I hope this video helped out a lot of you. I know a lot of you have been wondering how I make them. So here's finally the video on how to make it. If you have any questions or comments about this video and tutorial, I'll be happy to answer them. If you have any problems or anything like that, just post a comment or PM me, doesn't matter. Okay, so that's basically it. Please thumbs up, like, and favorite this video, and subscribe to my channel. It'll really help out my channel. Okay, that is it. Thanks for watching this tutorial, guys, and I will see you guys next time.